Hi fans, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be talking about something really shocking. Tomorrow, Bloxburg is going to be hit by that meteor up there, June the 28th. It's 6 p.m. So, we have got to make sure we're in it at 5 p.m. because I don't know if it's 6 o'clock sharp. No, I don't know if it's like 6 p.m. sharp or if it's just at the end of 6 p.m. sharp. But we need to make sure we're in it at 5 p.m. to make sure that we're there on time. But if you'll be at school at that time, I would advise you beg your mum to at least not let you, to at least let you have a day off. So parents out there, please let your kid or your daughter or son have a day off because they're gonna want to see this. But yes, fans, we are gonna talk about why this is going to possibly happen. So apparently we're getting a new map because look, that was strange, fans. We're going to show you. We're going to talk about why it's happened. So the creators, I think they've decided they want to give a new up-to-date map. So I think what they've done is they thought it would be too weird to just delete the map and get a new one in case they think it's a different game they've went in by accident, and then Bloxburg was deleted. So they've decided to destroy the map with the meteor, and then they're going to try and hit. And then after that, when that happens, they're going to try and bang on get a new map. So some tell me fans it's going to hit right about here, because that's. But fans, what I think's weird is all these shops are going to get destroyed. So what's the point in them putting a new burger place here? Because remember in 2023, because if you don't remember, then that's fine. But remember in 2023, it got blown by this firework. About in 2023, if you don't remember, I'm going to play the whole thing so you can. So then that way you can see it all in case you didn't see it. Now let's watch this. And as we already know, we've already got our first picture for the meteors hitting, because if you look closely, it's going to break when it comes down really fast, because it's going to come so fast, it's going to break into pieces and it's going to hit the whole map. But don't worry, I don't think it's going to blow up anybody's houses. I'm not sure, but I'm not making any promises. But if anything, I advise you start building your bunkers now, and I advise you start getting ready because this meteor ain't gonna wait for anything. So yeah, so as you see, this is the picture we've got. Obviously, I have to zoom in a bit because I can't show anybody else's videos. And they've changed the name a bit too. It now says "Welcome to Bloxburg." Last time it just said Bloxburg, but now it's totally different. And now, so it went through that. And does anybody remember when we first got this rich posh house? Then we've got this funny picture. But yes, it went from this to now that. And then this is the picture it shows up with the meteor coming crashing down. And if you look closely, you notice that the Ferris wheel is in the background. Does that mean they're bringing it down, please? But though, don't you all know that this used to be the very old picture, and we're looking at pictures of back in the past. Oh, and we got this picture years ago when we very first got this house. And remember when we get this picture every Halloween. So I don't know if we'll get it again this year, because I don't know if this is Bloxburg coming to its end. But I do know, but I'm going to tell you in a minute. This is the picture we get on Valentine's Day. In New Year, we always would get this. But you can tell this is old because it says up here 2018. And Bloxburg came out in 2016. So that's practically been a couple of years now this has been out for. And then at Christmas time, we get that picture. But though it's for the old Bloxburg, because you can eat. We all know that is an old thing from years ago. So everybody does know that the Bloxburg is a very old game that has been running for centuries. It was famous from day one. See, today's the 27th of June, and it says 6 a.m. p.m. So we have got some really exciting things that happen in Bloxburg tomorrow. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, yeah. But yeah, I'm going to drive you to how this all continued. So, but you can see the meter better though when it is night time. Now I'm going to show you how this very first started. So we found out on the day after 24th of June. Well, no, we found out on the 24th of June. But though, but remember, it started off with this major cliffhanger, just so you all are aware. So it started here. So I have to go over here to show you because it won't give it to me now that I've done it before. So we'll go to here. He's waving to us. Hi. He's the creator of Bloxburg. Right, watch. Wow. And that's how that all happened, fans. And as you see, it is definitely getting colder every day. But we're going to look at pictures of back in the past of all these places. So as you see, when this store very first opened, it's just responded, and we're just showing a sign saying opening soon. Opening soon. So, and then this is how it's been since. Well, no, it's not been like that since, but by the way, at that time it did. And then it has sold a lot of things over the past years, like that, watermelon and cakes and apples. And then it has, these were the bags that you had to use. These were all the boxes. And then it has had so many people ever since. The trolleys looked pretty good back then and everything. Behind it though was just covered with stuff. And though it has done better ever since. Because here's it's been, then let's look at all these photos. Do 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 do. Christmas, Halloween, normal. Here was the old Bloxy burger back then. When it blew up, we got left with that. But it was really good though. And then it left us with this. And this is what we then got after that. We're upgrading, which is me and Kai's favourite store in the game. Funny how yesterday, I only just managed to see the toilet yesterday. I don't know how. That's been good ever since. Like, very good. But, yeah. It's done so well. This was the pub where you get drunk and high. You see, this is the outside. This was what it looked like when it first was getting built. As you see, you had all these people here building it, and here was it. But if you look closely, you see they've got the music in there with also a poster up. And then here was the inside, not all of it. This is the people you'd go to, and blah blah blah, skincare, blah blah blah. Be quiet, Callum. Fuck. Oh, sorry, fans. That was my disability I've got again. Sorry. That was the New Year time, and not New Year. That was April Fool's time, and when one time I thought Bloxburg was getting taken over by burgers and that. Halloween, Christmas didn't do anything, and then this was the drinks they sell. Was it? But now when they got rid of all of that, in the new cinema they built there, it has a sign there with the pub sign, and here was when they knocked it all down and rebuilt something there. That was the poster they did. See, they took it all down. I was sad. Oh wait, no, that was when they were building it. When they were building the pub. See, you'd go in, and then here's how it would look. Sorry though, there's no signs. There's no sound. See, it looked really good back then. So sad. Here was the Ferris wheel. Well, we still have the Ferris wheel, but that's probably going to get destroyed with the meteor. As you see, this is what it looked normally, but then it went and upgraded a tiny. Well, it didn't upgrade, but that's how it looked out at Halloween time, because you can tell the trees and everything. Oh, that's really making me want to go back Halloween day. Ooh. It would go for that. Then Christmas time it would go for that. And then Easter, I think it would go that. And then this was, I think they did it April Fool's Day, where you couldn't even get on the thing. Cucumber. This was the picture of the Ferris wheel we very first got. And that was really, well, it's really good now. But I do like the Ferris wheel. Here was it spinning. Christmas. Easter. And normal. Oh, look. Oh, we're going to Woolies. There's a war person up there. Where? That was really good. But fans, that's all we've got for today. So if you enjoyed this video, subscribe and write in the comments. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.